Obviously, you guys know I was a big fan of Grand Theft Auto. I think a lot of you guys in here were big fans of Grand Theft Auto. And apparently, it's come up pretty recently, to my knowledge anyway, that Grand Theft Auto 6 apparently has costed $2 billion. $2 billion. Holy shit. $2 billion. Oh my God. This would make it the most expensive game in the history of gaming. And you know what? I actually believe it. And here's the reason why I believe it. Because this game has been in development for about what? Like almost 10 years now? I think, right? It's about 10 years. And they said a lot of the budget went into the massive amount of people that it took to create this game and their salaries. They had a lot of people involved with creating this game. So $2 billion projected. I mean, I can only imagine how many sales you would have to do in order to break even. But you know what it is? This game is not looking to just be a one-hit wonder, right? They're not looking to just sell the game, make the money, and move on. They're obviously going to microtransaction the shit out of this game. GTA Online is going to come back in full force with GTA 6, I would imagine. And they're going to make a ton of money from that. They're going to make a ton of money from that because there's no way that they're going to be able to make up $2 billion from sales, no matter how good it is. It doesn't matter. There's just no fucking way. There's no way. Because I was trying to do the math earlier, and I was like, hold on, let me just figure it out. So let's just say, obviously, there's going to be more expensive versions of the game. And some people are saying that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be more than $70. Which, you know what? That might be true. That might be true, but we don't know that yet. So $70. Let's say, how many sales do you think they're going to do? What do you think? 10 million, 20 million? Like they're going to sell. I know it's going to sell, even though it's going to be fucking garbage compared to the previous ones, probably. But it's going to sell. So let's say they make what, 20 million sales? Right? I think it's safe. 20 million sales. 20 million sales times $70 is still, it's still only $1.4 billion. Oh my God. Oh my God. 20 million sales is still $1.4 billion. They would still be short even at 20 million sales. Holy shit. That's crazy. And again, keep in mind, guys, obviously there's going to be more expensive versions, but still, wow. That's crazy, man. I think that this game is definitely going to be more than $70. I think if there's any game that's going to come out right now in modern day that's going to test the theory of the $70 limit, it's going to be Grand Theft Auto. Because the gaming industry has openly admitted and said that the $70 bump that they did is not enough to sustain the industry. It just isn't. It's not enough. It's not enough. They're spending way too much money. And they're so desperate to raise the price, but they know gamers are just, if you make it a standard to raise the price, gamers lose their mind, right? But if you offer them, I don't know, some bullshit day one DLC and make them pay $130, apparently everybody will pre-order it and spend all the money. So it just depends on how you showcase it, right? But you got to imagine, man, that is crazy money that you have to make up. And that's just to break even. We're not even talking about profiting at that point. But I do think that GTA will raise its price. I think GTA standard price will be $80. And I think ultimate, $80 for standard. Gold edition or whatever they're going to call it is going to be like $120. And ultimate edition is going to be like $159.99 with like a $350 collector's edition. Watch. It's going to be something like that. They're gonna require so much fucking money from you. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be insane. And what's got me worried about GTA, like I've been telling everybody, is the fact that they openly admitted and said they're gonna be toning down the jokes and making it more sensitive and not being so like out there with the jokes. And it's a little worrisome. I'm not gonna lie to you, because once they start talking like Saints Row, I start to get the feeling that they might go down the same route. Now, obviously, GTA's name is way bigger, way more money. The game's not gonna fail. But what it is that after 2, maybe 3 subpar launches, then that's how you kill an IP. So right now, GTA is unbeatable. But if GTA 6 has a terrible launch and it doesn't hit their projections, it's not going to look good. But the only thing they have going for them is they essentially have both, I would say, best of both worlds. So they have the single player experience that everybody's looking for, and they have the live service aspect for the whales, right? So they can entertain both sides of the aisle, which is how they're going to get their money. That's how they're going to get their money. It's not going to be just from the single player sales. It's going to be also from the whales. And also, too, yeah, Rolling Dodge. Rolling Dodge has a point. I was going to bring this up. You guys got to understand, too, that this game is going to be stupid expensive in other countries. Stupid expensive. It's already stupid expensive as it is. You know, Brazil is known for spending for charging ridiculous money because of their import tax or whatever the fuck it is. I forgot what it is. I remember hearing Cabrutus talk about it. But it's going to be insane how expensive these games are going to be for these other countries, let alone us. So it's going to be wild, man. But $2 billion, that's going to be insane. Yeah, the game has been rumored to be in development for a decade. To have a budget of $2 billion, which would make GTA the most expensive video game in history. According to the report, the vast majority of that budget is due to the personnel involved and supporting their salaries for such a long development cycle. Jim Dowell says, if they force pronouns, I'm out. Well, guess what? They're going to have pronouns in the game. They are going to have pronouns in the game. I don't know if you are aware of that, but they will. They will. Recent leaks suggest that the game is going to be going to extraordinary lengths to cater to the overly sensitive ideas of the modern player, and it's anything but good for those of us who appreciate the based nature of Grand Theft Auto series. Firstly, GTA 6 introduces a pronoun system, supposedly to make all players feel comfortable. They've also included a trans character. It's becoming painfully clear that this inclusion is driven by a desire to check boxes rather than to enrich the narrative. It's like they're using characters as tokens to gain approval, which is just plain insulting to the gaming community. Here's the best part. Here's the best part about this, though. You guys ready? My favorite part. The main protagonist, a Latino woman, is now referred to as LATINX. The main character is going to be referred to as a LATINX. Sounds like a fucking cat. That's what it is. Worse yet, the game is heavily censored to avoid offending modern players. Amazing. Amazing. The beauty of GTA was its willingness to push boundaries and challenge players to confront uncomfortable themes. Now it seems like they're more interested in playing it safe in a safe space than delivering a truly immersive experience.